Whatever she did in the course of me leaving from Salem to come out west, that don't have nothing to do with me either. But I know that she was behind the scenes doing mad stuff that she ain't had no business doing. She done went, made false reports with with the freaking DIFUS people there in Salem. She called the police on me, telling them that I couldn't take my kids to a park. That was never in the fucking agreement. We had shared custody, but because she wanted power over me, she telling the police like no, because we was on our way to the park. She like, oh, she can't take them. I got custody of them. I got residency right over them, and this and that. Like, okay, but I'm still their fucking mom. See, this is why I don't fuck with them anymore. You know what I mean? It ain't even no motherfucking love lost or nothing like that. But when you overstepping your boundaries, when you ain't never really like raised me and my brothers, like you come back into our life when we grown as fuck, and try to have power, dictating and dominating and doing all of this weird ass shit that you was doing. Like, yo, you really wowed out with that. So anywho, all the way the day of the court date came. On our way walking down to the courthouse, my mom still trying to beg and plead with me, Lisa and I with her, and this and that, this and that. I went in court, said my piece, said what I had to say. The judge granted the custody back over into my care, and that was that. And I was making provisions to freaking travel and get the hell away from there. So July 2nd, me and my kids was on our way. You know what I mean? So that was that. So in the course of me being gone from Nia and coming over here, she was doing her and my aunt and whoever the hell they was doing what they was doing, however, whatever. In the process of that, my mom had winded up leaving from Salem and went to go stay with her friend Dawn. Okay, cool. So, eventually, my kid, but the thing that was crazy is my daughter Sanaa, she in love with her grandma or whatever, and like at that time I'm feeling bad, like, cause it wasn't just me that I had to think about. I had to think about my children too. But Sonique ain't want no parts of my mom because my mom was treating her all fucked up while I was at Jet, like saying real cruel, evil shit. Like even when Marquise had came to stay in 2018, he heard the shit that my mom was doing while he was upstairs in my bedroom. My mom downstairs, like talking to my kids, all talking to Sonique, mostly all reckless and shit like that. Till one day, Marquise had winded up having to get in it, but this was when all of us was there, and my mom was mad or whatever, like, cause my mom never wanted me to have a true relationship with my children because she ain't have no true relationship with me and my brothers. So but that don't have nothing to do with me either. You know what I mean? So that was another fling of jealousy that was going on and ruminating, you know what I mean? Because like I said before, the majority of me and my mom's arguments always came from how she tried to, do this differential shit with my kids. And I told her, like, you can't be doing that shit. Like, you is emotionally, physically, like, you doing too much. Like, nah. So that was always in the back of my mind and in the forefront of my mind. Like, once I get the fuck away from here, I know that I'm gonna be all right. I just need to get the fuck away from this shit. I'll be able to be okay once I land where I'm landing, whatever it is that I got to do, whatever hard work and dedication I got to put in to make sure that I secure something for me and mine. I'm going to do that. And I did that. And I did that by myself with me and my kids. Me, Sonique, Sinai, and when we got back over here, Marquise had came back. He had left and came back over here earlier than I did. I think he came in May, and then 2 months later we left. So we all, reconvened over here on the west side or whatever, went through our bout of homelessness. It was people that had came and helped or whatever, but unbeknownst to me, it was a whole fucking situation that was going on over here with motherfuckers that was already trying to set my son up and have him on some other shit. So I had to come over here, get myself together, you know what I mean, get my mind right, clear my mind, and put my focus on, going to work to save up money and shit like that so that I'd be able to do what I had to do. And I did just that with the help of others or whatever. And then, of course, in me getting help from others, them motherfuckers was doing me dirty, trying to, dick me and all of this other stuff. So it was just like, this is something that I've come to the conclusion of, like, I'm going continuously be hated on and looked at and judged and whatever the hell. Like, I don't give a damn what nobody think about me, what they say about me. Don't fuck with my kids. Don't fuck with my babies. And they know that shit. My mom of all people know that you could do whatever the fuck you want to do to me. But when it comes to my children, that's where you fucked all the way up. You know what I mean? And that's where, they try to use that. So, like, you got motherfuckers behind the scenes, putting shit in my son's head. Craig over here with his bullshit and his fucking hating ass because he ain't never fucking got over the fact that when I was younger, like, yo, I don't want to be sitting here tied down and bound to your situation with you and your children, and you ain't even trying to make they fucking mom do what she's supposed to be doing. So I got to go get my high school diploma, whatever the fuck I got to do, but I can't stay here with you. Then this nigga tried to fucking beat on me, and then he tried to kill himself, and then they admitted his ass into a psych ward, and you know what I mean? Like, and at the time when all of this shit was going on, me and him was staying with my uncle's ex-girlfriend, Rhonda Johnson. Rhonda had an attitude and she was pissed off with my uncle I got because when she moved to Maryland, we were still living on Washington Street. But she had an attitude with my uncle I got because she thought that her and I God was going to move into the place that she moved into and they was going, continue to be together. No, he moved her there and he got right back on the fucking road. He left her. And then, she was feeling some type of way about that shit. So closest person to hurting him was me. Her peoples worked in the justice system or whatever. I know that she got hand and went and made statements and all of this other shit. So this shit been going on for 20 plus fucking years at this point right now. Bullshit gotta stay. I said that it had to stop. So, once I got myself together and started getting back my strength and my confidence or whatever, I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you trying to do all of this fuck ass shit, you got to fucking go. I even told my son, if it's something that you feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I'm only trying to fucking help, then fucking leave me too. Like, I'm gonna be alright one way or motherfucking another. But I'm tired of motherfuckers talking. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have did. I put in this motherfucking footwork. I put in the fucking footwork. And I pays the cost to be my own fucking boss. Ain't nobody about to sit here and keep on trying to have no leverage over me, trying to use me for no fucking money, trying to have my kids as pawns or none of that shit. Like, y'all got the game fucked up. So, you know, I'm over here, I got my apartment or whatever. My mom hits me up. She like her health concerns and this and that and this and that. Me be having the heart that I have, like, that's my mom first and foremost. So I'm like, all right, yeah, you can come over here or whatever. I'll help you. I'll show you, whatever you need to know, whatever, 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 whatever. Soon as this motherfucker touched fucking bases, she fucking started her shenanigans. No, she ain't started out like on no type shit. My mom was sneaky as fuck. She was doing the shit behind the scenes, contacting the people back home, whatever the hell, having private conversations and all of this other dumbass shit. I asked my mom, you know what I mean, when I got the job close, the job Little Caesars that was close to my apartment complex. She was watching the girls. I'm asking her, like, how much you want me to pay you? She like, nothing. I just want you to be able to get. I got them. This, that, and this, that. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not about to sit here and pull no fucking teeth with you, but I did offer to pay your dumb ass. So whatever the fuck, and if it's about money, but they wanted the big money, you know. So that's that. Keep in contact with, giving updates and shit like that to the motherfuckers that was behind the scenes. My mom even know about how my uncle paid fucking Now Nation, my uncle Born, and my uncle I got, because they all cool with him, as well as Najee and all of them. So, and then not only that, Now Nation is family members of my dad's uh girl, Molina Jackson, and her sister Tracy. I don't know what Tracy's last name is, but Tracy and Now Nation's cousins, supposedly. So, because they knew about my grandfather's will and shit like that, they played on that shit. And had these motherfuckers getting close to me to try to off me and do all of this crazy ass bullshit. Like, come the fuck on. I got too much shit to do. Like, here on this motherfucking earth, especially for my children and healing and motherfucking rebuilding and replenishing the foundation because the whole bloodline on both sides, the Buntings and the Morrises, y'all motherfuckers is fucked up. Like, real fucked up. And I got questions about why I don't have no file number on my fucking birth certificate, as well as my mom. My mom don't have a file number either. So I looked at my children's fucking birth certificates and everybody got file numbers on theirs. So that raises question and suspicion like, is this my real fucking family? Like, was I stolen? Did y'all do a trade off? Like, how the hell did this shit work? Because y'all ain't never liked me my whole life. Period. And she got mad when my son was over at her house just before I had moved into this place that I'm in. And I had told her, like, yo, like, I know what the hell is hitting for because my grandmother contacted a tarot reader, Mr. Saunders, way before I was even born and found out what the hell my purpose was before I even knew what the fuck my purpose was. So by her knowing and my grandmother can't hold water, I know that she shared it with everybody, you know what I mean? Whatever, whatever. So everybody knew who the fuck I was before I even knew who the fuck I was. And everybody used that shit to their motherfucking advantage. Motherfuckers ain't used my identification. I got places that I did a background search saying that I got a place in California. I ain't never been there. This is the farthest west that I ever been. But I got a residence in California. I had a whole fucking lawsuit go on in California in January of 2021. Yeah. I think it was 2021 or January 2021. They had a lawsuit that had took place in San Jose, California, under my name, class action lawsuit for the breach of security. So they knew that they fucking had my mail rerouted or didn't tell me about the mail, about the court date or anything like that. You know what I mean? So that's what made me do a background search check on myself. And then I had to do another one once I moved here into my place. And that's when I found out that my mom friend Dawn Rush's motherfucking